Yo, what's going on, Phantom Thieves? Arrow back again with another video, and we're gonna talk about Nintendo today. And basically, Nintendo, you guys have a problem. Um, we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so before we even start this video, I just want to tell you what the topic is on. It's about the free games that we get for the online subscription with Super Nintendo and the regular Nintendo, and they're releasing new games. So I want you to take a look at the like to dislike ratio. 3,500 likes, 15,000 dislikes, and we're gonna talk about why. Let's watch the video. First off, some people may know what this game is. I don't. I don't know what Jelly Boy is, but I will say, let's go back. I will say that music's kind of hot though. But the music's good. Kablooey, I've definitely never heard of Kablooey. Not even gonna lie. And I will not play this. Look at this. So for you guys that care, it's coming July 28th. So that'll be Wednesday. This coming up Wednesday. Now 15,000 dislikes, okay? Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. So before we get into the next part, right? Nintendo, I commend you guys. Actually, I kind of don't. The Wii and the Wii U had free online. I'll say for you guys to, for you guys to charge $20, I don't mind paying $20. It's not a bad pricing deal. My problem is you guys said, first off, you guys lied to us. You said that every month when you guys first released this, you said every month we would get free games added to the NES or the SNES. And now it's about every 3 to 4 months. If you guys are really keeping track of this, it's about every 3 to 4 months. Now we're gonna switch over, right? Here's why I have a problem. So we're gonna go to the NES first. And you get this $20, okay? Well, before I even go with that, for the $20, you do get online. You get online, and that's another thing. They do not have the most stable internet connections, you know, for 20. But it's $20. I wish it was better, but we're not paying 60. But I play a lot of games that are online. I play my Moose Out games online. Um, God Eater. I definitely play these online, so that's another reason, a huge reason that I do have the online. I play, if I'm playing, which I usually play story, but if I'm playing these, I do like to play them online against people. That you guys get the point. Streets of Rage 4, you know, Sword Art Online. I have a lot of games that I do play online. Warframe, which is free to play, but you guys get the idea. So real quick, let's go to Nintendo Entertainment. All right. Yep, it can. All right. So we're gonna check this out, and A problem I have, like I said, the first problem is Nintendo. You guys lied. You guys said every month we would get free games. Now that we're on this screen, right? When it released, I was like, "Yo, $20 gets," and we have over 100 different games, and some of them are actually really good. Like for the $20, hey, Yoshi, Legend of Zelda, Tecmo Bowl, that's a fun one. Super Mario Brothers 3, the original Mario. You got Dr. Mario, Double Dragon, the original Donkey Kong. Like the special edition of those. Like, hey, we get Metroid, Ninja Gaiden. What a game. The Adventure of Link, Zelda 2. Like, Super Mario Bros. I'm not saying we don't have some good games here. I'm not. Like, if you go through this and you actually go through it, there's a decent amount of good games, okay? There is. Oh no. We're not playing that. But there's a decent amount of good games on the regular Nintendo, right? So then let's go to Super Nintendo. And after I show you guys, I just want to showcase this because I've seen some YouTube channels where they're like, "Well, we don't have any good games on the SNES or the NES." False, completely false. For you guys that have played those, A Link to the Past. That's not a good game, guys. Rip Super Mario World and Super Mario World 2. Of course, more people are going to play Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Super Metroid, Star Fox 1 and 2. We got Kirby. Like like I said, Star Fox 2, we got Punch Out. There's Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. Super Mario All Stars. There are some really good games up here. The problem that Nintendo has, though, guys, is first off, once again, they're not giving us those monthly games. Even if it's 3 or 4 games a month, you guys are not delivering. And now you guys are starting to scrape from the bottom of the barrel. And some people might enjoy those games that I showed you on YouTube. Some people may enjoy them, but you guys are scraping from the bottom of the barrel with these games coming out. And I don't know if it's because now you guys are like, well, we gave you over 100 free games with your subscription. So you guys already made the promise that you're going to release games. Here's a thought. If you're going to do that, maybe have a higher tier for your online subscription. Now, with higher tier, we expect, well, I'm not going to speak for the Nintendo community because sometimes we'll just take anything, but I expect if I'm paying $40, I expect better and more stable connection with your service, number one. Number two, if you're going to charge more, hey, to make it more appealing, not only give us the NES and SNES, maybe throw in Game Boy Advance, and 64. I don't know how it would do with GameCube, but throw in the Game Boy Advance, and the 64 emulators. Because that's all it really is. Just throw an emulator up here and put games on it. And then, of course, if we're paying double the price, give us better games for the online subscription, Nintendo. That's the thing. You guys charge $20. And once again, it's not an unfair price. But I feel like now you guys are kind of backed into a corner, and I could be completely wrong, and you guys are just doing this just to throw out any kind of games. But I feel like you guys have kind of put yourselves in a corner because now it's like, man, we told them we give them the games, we told them we do all this, so we're just gonna give them any kind of games. But if you do that, guys, hold on. If you do that, this is what you're going to end up with. 15K dislikes. That's what we're going to end up with. Every time you post a video talking about games, if it's not something good, you're going to end up with that. You got, like, I love my Switch. I know it is not for everybody. I know the Steam Deck's coming and people are already saying it's going to, destroy the Switch. No, it's not. Nintendo is the king of the handheld. Like, you can't tell me they don't look at this. And these games may not be for everybody, and this is just on this memory card. I have my Switch Lite as well. But Nintendo, If you want a handheld hybrid, this is a great system. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the online subscription and these games that you guys are giving us now that are trash. I'm just gonna say it, they're trash. Jelly Boy or whatever it's called, and whatever the first one was that was on the video. I'll probably try those, but they're they're not going to make people want to keep your online. They're not. And a lot of people, yeah, like I said, a lot of people may play and Ninjala or your Monster Hunters or your Mario Kart, whatever the case is. People will use online service to play those games that you guys give us. But when we're talking specifically this and this, y'all gotta. Like I said, even if y'all want to increase the price, if y'all can promise us and actually stick to it that, hey guys, we're gonna do $40 a year, $50 a year, but don't worry because with that extra price increase, we're gonna bring Game Boy, we're gonna bring Game Boy Advance, we're gonna bring 64. Then that's appealing. I'd rather not pay $20 and just get free online and skip these if you're gonna continue to give us games like that. Now, like I said, Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Countries, Super Mario Kart, the Zelda games, all that, the Mario Brothers games. I'm down with those. But now, you guys are being exposed. You guys are being exposed by giving us things that'll give you 15,000 dislikes. And you guys may not care, but the people that support you, we do. Look at what Xbox Game Pass is doing. And for some reason, Game Pass gets trashed, but it's an amazing service. If you guys want to do something like Game Pass, where we get those good games, and even if you shuffle them out, cycle them through, I guarantee if you guys handled that right, these subscriptions for Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo, and like I said, for a higher price, Game Boy Advance, 64, and if you could throw GameCube and make it $60 a year, that's what's going to bring people in because we're still waiting on your first party games like Bayonetta and stuff like that, and Metroid 4. So if you want to charge $60 a year and give us not only good games for the regular Nintendo and Super Nintendo, but if you want to give us those good games for Game Boy Advance, etc., now it's appealing. Now you have people's attention. Now you'll have 15,000 likes and 3,500 dislikes. Or maybe you might even get dislikes. But if you show the Nintendo community that you're listening to us and that you're actually willing to make change, guys, I'll support that. Now, I don't want to keep rambling. The video is a little longer than I wanted it to be. But you guys, let me know what you guys think of this topic. Let me know if they said, hey, for $50 or $60, we're going to increase the price. Actually, you could still keep your $20 tier. But if they made a $60 tier and they were saying, hey, we're going to give you Game Boy Advance, 64. And if they can do it, GameCube. I hit the crap on my desk. That hurt. GameCube. If they gave us those four and they were like $60 a year, and they may not add games every month, but if they're straight up and say every 3 or 4 months we're gonna add a couple games to it, and they were good games like 64, I can imagine Donkey Kong 64, Mario 64. Personally, for me, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. Is that not worth $60? And then they worked on their actual performance of the servers. Is that not worth it? You guys let me know in the comments what you guys think of this topic. Nintendo, you guys got to do better. You got to do better. I'm not saying you got to worry about the Steam Deck and all that, but just from loyal fans, I have an Xbox, PlayStation, and a Switch. I support y'all because I can go on the go and play my Sword Art Online. I can play these indie games like Within the Blade. I can play Trove. I can play Salt and Sanctuary. Room Factory 4, Oninaki. I can play Morbid the Seven Acolytes. I can play Fury. I can play Katana Kami. I can play all these good games. Katana Zero. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh boy. Don't get me started on playing these on the go, because I do. I can play the messenger. You guys get the idea. Nintendo, you guys give me good stuff for what I'm looking for. It may not be for everybody, but for what I'm looking for, you guys do a decent job. But when it comes to this here, you guys can do better. If you guys enjoyed the content, you guys make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop those comments, and I will see you in the next video. Phantom Thieves, this has been Arrow. I'm out.